Ball high in the air. He grabs a rebound. He turns and he slams with two hands. Quick pass around the lane and was intercepted by Jabari. Up court, gets it off to Silva on his way to the hoop. Goes for the dunk, and he hammered with the right hand. And a potential three-point play as Renault fouled him from behind.
And Tristan got teed up.
Well, it turned out to be a great road swing for the Colorado Buffaloes. They won 3 straight in a row, beginning the week at Oregon State, then at Cal, then at Stanford. Couple of dunks there, one by Jabari, one by Tristan. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Buffalo Stampede. Voice of the Bus, Mark Johnson, associate coach for the Buffaloes. Mike Rohn joining us here for a couple of minutes. Well, that certainly was a little bit different road trip than we had 3 weeks ago. We had 3 games, right?
Yeah, that's the kind we need right there for sure. Definitely different.
What did you guys learn from the first time we went out on the road? And again, if you don't remember, Buffs made up a game on a Tuesday night at Oregon. Buffs got that win, then fell at Washington State. This time was different. What did you guys learn that first time?
Well, I think leading up to that trip, we had practiced for quite a while. We'd had a tough little stretch there, and I think we were just a little mentally fatigued. Not that that's an excuse by any means, but we scaled it back a little bit. Naturally, right now we've only got like 8 scholarship guys, so we're doing that anyway.
Yeah.
But I think our preparation was just a little bit different for that long, hard trip, and hopefully it helped a little bit.
When you get into a long trip like that, you begin to look at, the guys are in a hotel room for 5, 6, 7 days. Maybe we need to get them out and get them moving a little bit. Did you look at that kind of thing?
Yeah, no question. That's why I think, Coach found a way to get us into the Warriors practice facility that day. It was just kind of something different for the guys and gave them an extra little bit of juice and excitement there. So that was kind of fun for them. And, things like that sometimes can help.
That ball game in Cal, that had been a tough place for Colorado to play for some odd reason. They've had some good teams, yes, but the Buffs really struggled in Berkeley. You guys had a nice ball game, especially the second half of that contest.
Yeah, our defense really picked up in the start of the second half, I think, and we kind of got in a rhythm and got in transition, and the guys just gained a lot of confidence. And right now, they're just, they're just fighting and continuing to keep playing through some mistakes a little bit. And our defense was really the key there at the start of the second half, and we just kept plugging away. Jabari
had a monster game at Oregon State, came back with another big ball game. I think, in fact, he had 5 consecutive games with a double-double. Young players kind of, that second season, you can kind of tell when they start kind of feeling and understanding what they're supposed to do every night, can't you?
Yeah, it's nice to see. I mean, he's such a talented kid, and he's learning. He's getting better, and he's learned how to play without fouling a little bit better. But he's in a good rhythm, and the guys are really helping him get some good looks, and his rebounding is something we always count on.
Yeah. What do you think about the great rebounders we've had, since even your time here? Andre Robertson was here, Tyler Bay, great rebounders. You kind of put Jabari in that same category?
No, without a doubt.
Yeah.
A lot of similarities. We talked to him a lot about, those two guys, and he's just got a phenomenal nose for the ball. And that's something you can't teach. Well, I'm trying to get him to box out a little bit better, but Andre Robertson was not the greatest box out guy either, and I'm pretty sure he was really close to leading the nation in rebounding.
Yeah.
Ari just got a great nose for the ball. He's getting better. He's really long, and he just times it when it comes off the glass, and we need it. And we need him cleaning up the boards like that, because Evan's usually guarding the 5-man.
Sure.
Some big, strong guys. We got to get off the boards, and he's such a good box-out guy. Kind of frees Bari up and just go get it.
Mike's involved with Tad with the moving guys around and substitutions, that sort of thing. That bench is shrinking. Yeah, I mean, that kind of cuts back what you got to think about during the game, doesn't it?
It makes it a little easier, that's for sure. Because you look down, and you're like,
we got nobody there.
Nobody else, no loss in there to spell Evan. But Will gave us great minutes against Stanford. And we have a lot of confidence in him. And Julian played really well in that game in the first half, and Luke is just doing a great job being really consistent. So, I think the guys are in a good rhythm, and sometimes when there's only 8, it kind of helps them a little bit as well.
And you talk about those two guys, Luke OBrien, and the other guy I think about is Nick Clifford. Talk about guys that are kind of finding their role with this team, right? I mean, they're really becoming, although Nick's starting at this point in time, but Luke's really becoming a spark for you guys off the bench.
Without a doubt. I'm really proud of him because, he had a, little stretch there where he wasn't playing quite as much as he wanted, and he battled through it, and that's what tough, hard-nosed guys do. They just keep plugging away and giving us great minutes.
Buffs have won 5 in a row. Now you don't want to give up that momentum, right? Last homestand here. Got a couple big ones coming up, right?
I know. We're excited.
Yeah.
Excited to be home.
Arizona State, and then number 2 Arizona coming to town this week. That'll be senior day, by the way, for the Colorado Buffaloes. Associate head coach Mike Rohn joining us here at the Buffalo Stampede. Coming up next, we're talking with Toronto Town. CU women getting a sweep at LA over the weekend. We'll talk with them next.